I came from the clinic, and the one nurse practitioner told me I had to do with Christ and I should come and check it out.
Christ Kitchen was a product of my work at Christ Clinic, and as I saw patients come through my office, I heard very similar stories out of many of the women. Isolation, making some really bad decisions. As I was listening to them over years, I kept hearing this great desire to hear how God could help them, but they would never walk into a church. I had to come up with something that would get them in the door. So I said, let's make something, and then we'll sell it, and that will provide their wages. So we started with 2 patients from the clinic and began meeting once a week. We'd start with a little Bible study, and then we'd make something. We sold them at Mission Fair, and we made $400, and I thought, hey, this will work. So really that was the beginning of Christ Kitchen. We have to understand Scripture. That's why we're here. That's why we talk together and teach each other and bring up a verse or ask questions, because it helps us understand what Jesus was trying to tell us.
My life before I walked into Christ Kitchen, it was more or less without going to church, not really following the Lord. I believed in the Lord but didn't follow Him, and Christ Kitchen has helped me to get back into the Lord, go to church and follow Him.
I was absolutely hopeless. I had lost my kids, I'd lost my job, my home, everything of any value to me due to a drug addiction.
I am continually intrigued with what happens at Christ Kitchen, is being able to see the transformations that happen in the women. And it's really clear that it's not us doing that.
Coming from where I started to where I'm at now, this is really where God has called me to be.
Working at Christ Kitchen has been a great experience for us all, bonding and fellowship. I just love the camaraderie in a working, healthy environment. We feel safe and working together.
When they begin to find the Lord and be around people that want to love them into health, we just see them blossom. We use Scripture to deal with the issues that just come up in everyday life. And those are things you can count on. They don't change, and they're solid, and it's something that they can rely on for the rest of their life. As they learn and grow and blossom, they begin to like themselves too. And when new women come in with that same old attitude they see used to be a part of them, they just welcome them with open arms, because they know they used to be the same exact way. I didn't set out thinking, oh, we need to develop a community. The Christ Kitchen is a place that we all are growing. We're transcending barriers of race and class, and maybe don't even think are possible to overcome. And then we just see what God's doing in there. You know, our little business of selling beans, and He's doing His big business of saving lives.